So now that the Republican National Convention is underway, which will include the formal renomination of Donald Trump as the Republican nominee for president, accepting formally, whoa, my chair almost just fell, accepting formally on Thursday, something stunning is going on. The Republican Party is surrendering to whatever the hell Trump wants. And Republicans have announced they are not going to be adopting any platform at this week's convention. Instead, they're saying, we support Trump. Now, some of you may know, if you've seen conventions before, it's not only typical, but it's really one of the key things that is done at a convention, which is that the candidate is nominated, but platforms for the party are voted on and established. They're updated. Every 4 years, the platform is modified as makes sense. 4 years of stuff has happened. Now, what is really hilarious is that Republicans are saying, because of the social distancing stuff, because we're doing everything safely, we're just not going to do any kind of platform update. And we're essentially pledging allegiance to whatever the hell Donald Trump wants. Now, there's something very interesting and specific to this year. Policy and platforms are a problem when Donald Trump is your nominee, because you've had 4 years of doing absolutely nothing. And in some cases, supporting ideas that run counter to much of what the Republican Party actually has stood for on paper. So Republicans have decided we're just not going to unveil a new platform, period. And hilariously, they're saying that it's because the event is scaled back that they're not going to do it. The truth is, if they wanted to unveil a new platform, there's nothing stopping them from doing it. It's the speeches that have to be scaled back, or at least the crowds, the audiences, the in-person stuff. But a new platform could be developed. It could be unveiled regardless of the format. And instead, the Republican Party is pledging to, quote, enthusiastically support the president's America First agenda. This, of course, is extremely unusual. And even some Republicans are saying that the party is essentially abandoning its values, abandoning its principles in order to support Donald Trump. And that is indeed exactly what they are doing. I mean, the Republicans willing to say that are correct. They've completely abandoned all of their stated values, and they're just saying whatever Trump wants, he gets. Elected Republicans and the Republican Party are descending into the same cultish behavior that Trump's followers have fallen into. And this is typical of authoritarians around the world. We talked earlier about Don Jr.'s speech, where it's Trump alone can fix it. Trump is you just have to follow and support Trump. Policy is irrelevant. All that matters is everybody get in line and support the dear leader. And it's another step in the direction of authoritarianism, where there is no tolerance for critical questions. The group leader is always right. The way to know the truth is to ask the leader, what does the leader think? And the other thing Republicans are probably too dumb or too distracted to realize is that by not changing their 2016 platform, they are conceding that Trump has accomplished nothing. And I'll put it a different way to make it really clear. They claim, and Trump claims, that he is the most accomplished president in history. They say, and Trump says about himself, I've done more in my first term than any president in history. And yet, their plan for the next 4 years is the same as for the last 4 years. If the plan is the same, you didn't do the things you said you were going to do. If you succeeded, you would want a different list of things for the next 4 years. It's all incoherent, and I'm obviously trying to apply logic where there is no logic, but this is fundamentally a cult that now extends to the Republican Party itself, of people who are either too afraid to go against Donald Trump or simply don't care as long as they own the libs. And so they're going to scrap their platform, put aside everything they claim to stand for, and let Trump ramble for 4 nights in a possibly, just historically laughable and humiliating Republican National Convention. And, important, always, he could get another 4 years. If we don't act to prevent it, he could end up with another 4 years. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at @Pakman, and make sure you're getting the daily audio podcast on whatever is your favorite podcasting platform.